welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Millicent Olivares. I hope you're keeping up with your New Year's resolutions. And if running is one of them, we know the shoe store that you can find the perfect fit for you. Let's go to Fleet Feet in McAllen.
Running, it can be seen as something that's a little fun, but also a little bit scary, and it's never too late to try out the sport. I'm here at Fleet Feet in McAllen with owner Hugo Gutierrez. Thank you so much for being here today, Hugo.
Thank you,
Now, Fleet Feet, tell us about it. Can anybody come into the store and try something out?
Of course. So Fleet Feet is it's a nationwide company. This is a franchise. My family owns it, my wife and I and my children. We're a specialty running store, but really it's for anybody that is a runner, is a walker, you're on your feet all day, you want something comfortable. So we're pretty much open to anybody because everybody walks, pretty much.
Everybody walks, and like you said, so you don't have to be a runner to come into Fleet Feet. What kind of customers do you see walking in here often?
Again, we do have a lot of runners. We have a run club. We meet here every Wednesday, and we run 3 miles kind of around here. It's completely free. But again, we have people that they just walk in the morning. They walk their dogs. They're not runners. They just want to walk. So they come in and we do a fitting for them, and then we find the right shoe. And again, we have a lot of, let's say, nurses that come in because they're on their feet all day. They walk a lot. They're looking for comfort. So it's either runners, walkers, or we call them comfort seekers.
Okay, now can you tell us a little bit more about the importance of having that comfortability while you're walking? I feel like there's a lot of people who might not know that it's the shoes that they're wearing that make their feet hurt and things like that. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So it all starts with the foot. If you have the wrong shoes, it's going to affect your knees, it's going to affect your feet, obviously, your hips, your back. So that's why when people come into Fleet Feet, the first thing, if they haven't been here before, we want to do a fitting. It's a computerized electronic process. It's very scientific. We want to make sure that we take a mold of your foot, computerized mold, and we want to make sure that we get you into the right shoe. A lot of people that come in, we have seen are just in the wrong shoe. I've had people that come in and say, I've spent so much money, and at the end of the day, this was a nurse. She said, my feet still hurt. Well, it turned out that she was in the wrong size. Once we got her into the right size shoe, she was happy.
This is a store that specializes in running. Can you tell us what are the benefits of adding running into maybe your everyday life?
Sure. So running, for me personally, it helps me clear my mind. First of all, it's not only the physical. When you're out there running, whether you put on music or you don't, it's just you out there by yourself. There's no equipment. There's nothing except your shoes. So it is very basic. Anybody can do it. You can do it anywhere. If you travel, all you need is a pair of shoes. Running burns more calories than any other sport, anything else you can do. We have a lot of people that tell us, well, I'm not a runner. Well, anybody can be a runner.
Anybody can be a runner.
All you need is to be comfortable. And yeah, it does hurt sometimes when you do a marathon, but the feeling you get afterward, the acceleration once you complete your first 5K, 10K, half marathon, or even more is just, it can't be beat. That's one of the reasons that we opened the store, so we could involve the community, make sure or try to make our community healthier. You can come in here and you can start walking, you can start running, and it will give you all kinds of health benefits.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Well, guys, that's what it was like to get a fitting ID experience at Fleet Feet in McAllen. Now, there's not just one in McAllen, there's one in Brownsville too. There's so many things to choose from. There's shoes, there's socks, there's clothes, so many cute colors. So why not check out Fleet Feet in McAllen and Brownsville, where running changes everything. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Craft beers and creative cocktails. This brewery is bringing people together in ways you won't want to miss. Let's check out Howling Rabbit.
Howling Rabbit Beer Works here in McAllen isn't just your average bar and grill. They have an in-house brewery where they make tons of different kinds of flavorful beers. So if you're looking to get your hop on, this is the place for you. Let's go and check them out. When the founders of Howling Rabbit Beer Works set out to create their brewery, they knew they wanted more than just great beer. They envisioned a place where people could come together to share laughter, stories, and unforgettable moments. But what does a howling rabbit even mean? The name Howling Rabbit comes from Aztec mythology. where a group of rabbits, known as the gods of spirits and alcohol, represented celebration. When they came together, they were called the Howling Rabbits, symbolizing joy and community.
It's a fun little nod to our culture, our heritage here in the valley, while also being a nice little nod to just beer in general and the spirits and alcohol.
After learning the art of brewing in Colorado, Crow brought his skills back home to build something special. At Howling Rabbit, he's crafting a beer lineup that's as diverse as the crowd who gathers here. Crow says he loves to play with top-notch ingredients to create flavors that can please every palate.
People who say they don't like beer or haven't tried beer, they just haven't found the right one yet. There's a flavor of beer for everybody, just like there's an ice cream flavor for everybody.
And you can even find some of Howling Rabbit's beers in local bars and restaurants across the RGV. Crow loves seeing the joy on people's faces as they discover a new favorite brew. And for him, every pour is a chance to share his passion with others.
I'm watching people's first reaction, second reaction. That same feeling of when someone goes back up for seconds, when someone goes back for a second pitcher, oh, that feels good right here.
And for those who prefer to hop past the beer menu, the signature cocktails are just as spirited as the brewery itself. With fresh ingredients and a dash of creativity, the bartenders shake, stir, and pour drinks that suit every taste. So whether you're chasing a citrusy refresher or a bold, spirit-forward concoction, at this brewery, the cocktails are just as fun as the vibe. Chef Eric Beaverbach exemplifies this spirit. Like the Howling Rabbits in the story, Eric joined a diverse team, each bringing unique talents to build something extraordinary.
I've had lots of people come and just stop me and say like, hey, we really like the meal. So that for me, just like hearing that people enjoy the food is really great, and it makes me feel like my career choices were justified. I work with a lot of great people, so I would say to me it's more than a job. It's a part of my life that I actually enjoy.
His menu reflects this collaboration, featuring appetizers and dishes that encourage sharing, spark conversation, and transform every meal into a celebration. So whether you're here for a light snack or a feast with friends, Eric's menu is designed to create lasting memories, one plate at a time.
I've found that over the years, one of the things that makes this type of food really enjoyable is the sharing aspect of it. It's not just a meal for one person. Anyone can kind of come in, jump in, and grab a little bit off of each plate, and you can share food and kind of have a shared experience with your meal.
Inspired by the legend of the Howling Rabbits, this brewery is a place where people with different backgrounds can come together and create memories worth howling about. Well, you guys, as you can see, it's not a surprise as to why people keep coming back for more and more every time. Howling Rabbit isn't just a brewery, it's a place where beer, fun, and family can come together in one place. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. We'll catch you guys next time.
From brew to barbecue, 1848 Barbecue Eatery and Beer Garden in Brownsville is known for their brisket, but their sides are also getting a lot of attention. We had to go and check it out for ourselves.
1848 is one of Brownsville's largest barbecue restaurants, located here off of historic Palm Boulevard. It originated back in 2016 by the former mayor of Brownsville, Tony Martinez. And it started off as a small spot where it was really for to-go, and people really just fell in love with it. It was featured in Texas Monthly, and from there it just grew and grew and grew into its current location. And it was at a crossroads in 2020, and that's where we came in, my brother Fabian and myself, who had just started Las Bramblas in downtown Brownsville. We were approached by Tony to discuss a potential partnership. And our vision with that partnership was to scale 1848 into Brownsville's first ever beer garden. And that's actually what we did. We're standing in it here right now. And it's really just a place for community, for gatherings. So we actually brought in our former bar manager, Aldo, from Las Ramblas, and he heads up the beer program here. It's a very, very large beer program. Aldo is very purposeful about it. I would argue that it's one of the biggest beer programs in all of South Texas. We work closely with a company called Untapped, and it actually will list every single beer that we have on the menu what's about to be tapped in our keg system, what's coming in. We actually work closely with some breweries out of Austin, Texas, that we are able to bring down their beer, and no one else carries that particular beer, but you can find it here at 1848. So for those real big beer lovers, I think this is a really great place. One, for them to socialize with other big craft beer lovers, but two, you're always able to try something different. One, it's really the craftsmanship that's involved with barbecue, as you can imagine. It's not as quick as making eggs and bacon. It's a very long process. There's so many different variables when you're dealing with fire, but we are Central Texas style barbecue. We do use about post oak and mesquite, and then we'll sprinkle on some pecan chips or something to give it additional flavor. But we're really known for our brisket. Our lean and moist brisket is really our #1 seller. But we do have an array of Central Texas style barbecue, from ribs to sausage. And then we have an abundance of sides that you can pick from too. I think our mac and cheese is one of our biggest sellers. Obviously, potato salad is a #1 fan favorite, but we're really known for our coleslaw. In addition to that, we have something that we feel is a little bit unique to our restaurant, which is our corn pudding, something that we were featured in Texas Monthly about. It sounds like one thing, but when you look at it, it's kind of different, but it really looks like cornbread. It's got a real sweetness to it, kind of a mushiness inside. And again, it's kind of like a cupcake. You want consistency with barbecue, and that's really the biggest challenge. You don't want to be good just one day. You want to be really good every day, and that's really what happens in the back of the house here at the restaurant.
And we're bringing out the clay and making some magic out in Mission. We're going to take you to Hands and Art Studio when we return from the break.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, we'll work hard to get you every dollar you deserve.
Insurance companies are not trained healthcare professionals, yet every day they deny claims, forcing victims to fight for the care they need. Lankar Lyon Jenkins, 800-285-HURT.
She had nothing positive to say about you.
That's hard for me to hear.
That sabotaged my relationship with him. You did me dirty. I'm shattering.
You want fast? Need more space? Honda delivers.
Start the year in style with 2.9% APR for 60 months or lease for just $329 a month on a 2025 Honda Accord. Get fresh deals for a fresh start this January.
Parknath Honda. Honda for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready for the most exciting event of the year. The Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show is bringing tons of fun March 6th through the 16th with thrilling carnival rides from roller coasters to Ferris wheels to fun games. Get your tickets at rgvls.com. It's a South Texas tradition. Make it yours.
Let's face it, everyone makes mistakes, but sitting in jail isn't for you. Remember to call Akantu 422-2222.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
KRGV Channel 5 cares about the quality of its children's programming. Information on the educational and informational children's programming broadcast by Channel 5 is placed in the station's public service file on a quarterly basis and is available for inspection at 900 East Expressway 83, Weslaco, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. If you have any comments regarding our children's programming, please send them to KRGV Channel 5, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005.
Only DQ includes a treat to make your meal complete. Grab the DQ $7 meal deal. A Hunger Buster Jr., fries, drink, and a sundae. All just $7.
That's what I like about Texas.
Insurance companies are not trained healthcare professionals. They're not qualified to diagnose your injuries. The Strong Arm team has taken on big insurance companies and made them pay millions to our clients.
We've been fighting and winning for people just like you for decades.
Lankar Lyon Jenkins, 800-285-HURT.
Did you know there's a place in the valley where you can create ceramic sculptures and so much more? Well, Aridani Cantu takes us to Hands in Art Studio in Mission.
Art is often celebrated as a beautiful way to relieve stress and express yourself. And making art doesn't have to be hard nor perfect. At Hands in Art Studio in Mission, you're welcomed with open arms to create your own masterpiece.
We're a studio that provides different workshops, arts and craft workshops. We do painting, crafting, ceramic workshops, some wood workshops, so just a little bit of everything.
Margie discovered her love for ceramic art in college and wanted to create a space where others could explore this creative outlet, all with the right tools and support.
One thing I learned when I was in college was it's so much fun to create everything, right? Especially with ceramics, but then when you leave college, you no longer have access to that equipment. So I wanted to be able to have a space where people can come in and still be able to use that equipment without having to make the expense of purchasing everything just to continue their hobby at home.
Whether you're planning to do some painting on a pre-made sculpture or creating one yourself, Margie and her team are there to guide you.
But we have painting, you'll come in, we'll guide you through it. None of our workshops you need experience for. We guide you through every step. We provide all the materials as well. So there's painting, there is ceramics. As far as ceramics goes, we do pottery painting, so you can come in, pick a piece to glaze. We'll give you all the glazes for it, and you can customize it pretty much however you want. The pottery wheel will guide you through making like a bowl or a cylinder shape on the pottery wheel as it spins. And then we also have sculptures.
You know I'm always up for a challenge, so of course I wanted to make my own sculpture. Now I know it wasn't a Michelangelo, but it was still made with love and care, and you know what? That's what matters. This studio is the perfect place to unwind and create. I felt like a kid again. My only worry was making sure that those painted flowers on my bowl looked perfect.
We've had kids who've started coming in since they were like 4 or 5 years old, and now they're a lot older, 8, 9, 10 years old, and they're still coming to do workshops with us because they just love it. And growing that art, version, or the fulfilling that in children and adults is also very fulfilling for me.
And even if you visit here once, I'm sure you'll be back for more. And keep an eye out for $10 Wednesdays.
So our $10 Wednesdays, we have a lot of regulars that come in, and it's nice seeing like little groups come in with their little ice chests with all their drinks and like a charcuterie board or even dinner, and they just, it's a time for them to spend time together, but also doing something together.
You can check out this awesome studio in Mission, and don't forget to check out their spring and summer camps where you can create, connect, and make some long-lasting memories. Plus, it's nice to have a little token that you can take home with you to remind you of your experience. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
But next, a touch of charcuterie could liven up any big game celebration, and it could also give you some points with the misses. Riru Heavenly Crave joins us in studio with more next on Take 5.
Are you still lugging water bottles from store to home? Culligan has a better way. A Culligan reverse osmosis water system.
For about $1 a day, you can have up to 30 gallons of crystal clear Culligan reverse osmosis water right from your countertop. We'll even hook it up to your ice maker.
And we maintain it free.
So what are you waiting for?
Call Culligan today and get started with the convenience of crystal clear reverse osmosis water right from the tap. Water you love. Culligan water.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
It's back. It's bigger. It's better. It's Bayou Brewfest. Dozens of craft beers, amazing Cajun cuisine from walk-ons, Texas Zydeco music by Dr. Zog with special guest the River Rock Band. Join the Edinburgh Rotary Club celebrating 100 years of service above self in the RGV. Saturday evening, March 29th at the City Amphitheater in downtown Edinburgh. Tickets and sponsorships are still available, but they're going fast. Log on to givebutter.com/brewfest25 or scan the QR code to join the fun today. Let the good times roll.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Welcome back. Putting together a charcuterie board can be a lot of fun, but it can also be a little hectic if you don't know where to start. But the folks at Riru Charcuterie, Heavenly Crave in Far can help. Joining us now from Riru is Rebecca Munoz and Yuli Zuniga. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you guys for having us. We really appreciate being here.
So Rebecca, I got to meet you a while back where I took a shot at putting a charcuterie board together, and I gotta say, a little tougher than I imagined. Yeah. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you can do the work for us and put together these beautiful boards. Let's tell people at home a little bit more about Riru.
Okay, so we are ready to go choose boards. If you ever have a time of the day, if you ever have like a last minute birthday gift, we're there for you. Especially since Super Bowl is around the corner, we do have like little football boards ready to go also. Valentine's is also around the corner, so we will have some Valentine's stuff also. But yes, no, come visit us when you guys have a chance. We have ready to go items if you want to do custom, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings. We do a bunch of catering too. So it's a little bit of everything.
Right, so that's exactly what it is. It's a little bit of everything. I think these are the perfect centerpieces as well for parties because people come together, they're talking around the board, right? And they're getting little snacks here and there. So I want to again highlight, as you said, this board right here because as we know, there's a very, very big game coming up soon. And so this one's got little football details.
Yes, right here we'll start off with the Borson. It does have chopped up walnuts and pecans on top of it with like the little decor, as well as over here we're gonna have our Italian dressed salami football. Everyone is kind of like game day ready to want a snack, so it's a perfect one just to kind of go ahead and grab a little bit of everything. We'll have pickles, we'll have olives, we also have a red pepper jelly, we have our strawberry cream cheese, and now our new blueberry cream cheese is down there.
Oh, so, right here.
Yeah, that one's a pretty great fresh take if you want to go ahead and have it all together. And then it does come with the crackers and pretzels there.
Oh,
so
right here.
You have everything. Just yeah, just to kind of just enjoy the game, especially how hectic you're gonna want to just grab and go.
Right, and of course we're gonna do everybody a favor out there because as we know, Valentine's is coming up. So I want to talk a little bit more about this board here. So beautiful. It's in the shape of a heart. It's got those beautiful roses, and I know from experience those are tricky to make.
Yeah.
Yes, but. So what we're going to be offering our Take 5 viewers at home right now is we're going to be giving you a discount. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that discount, Rebecca?
Of course. If you happen to see us today, we are going to be taking a $5 off any Valentine order until, of course, Valentine's Day. Just mention that you saw us on here, and we'll go ahead and provide that. That'd be pretty cool for you guys.
Perfect. There you go, guys. You've already got your Valentine's gift ready to go. $5 off until Valentine's Day off of any Valentine's order. And again, we want to mention there's big platters, there is small platters, there's all different sizes. And Rebecca, you guys work to customize what people are looking for, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Perfect. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today and letting us know a little bit more about these beautiful boards.
Thank you for having us.
And again, you guys, you can visit Riru Heavenly Crave. It is located along 301 East Park Avenue in Far. For more information, you can also visit them on their social media pages, or you can call 956-371-6914. And again, we want to remind you of this discount. You're going to get $5 off your Valentine's order until Valentine's Day. It's Honky Tonk Valley style. We're trying out D-Truck line dancing just ahead on Take 5. We'll be right back.
Mega Furniture's President's Day sale is here. Up to 50% off store-wide and up to 60 months with 0% APR financing. Mega Furniture, North 10th Street in McAllen. Transform your home for less. Shop Mega Furniture today.
Since 1935, the McAfee Agency has been a local business that has responded to the unique challenges and concerns of our Valley neighbors. Whether it's business insurance, surety bonds, workers' compensation, or simply personal insurance for your home and auto, the McAfee Agency knows you and your business. And should you need to file a claim, we're there to guide you through every step of the claims process. Give us a call. We're happy to help. We're the McAfee Agency. Always here, always growing, always accessible.
It's the 56th Annual Fiesta Edinburgh Music Festival, February 27th through March 2nd at Bert Ogden Arena. Enjoy the Heart of America Carnival, Parade, Fiesta Mercado, family entertainment, and live music. Friday, February 28th, live in concert, Edgardo Nunez. And on Saturday, March 1st, La Mafia and Alicia Villarreal. Purchase your tickets at BertOgdenArena.com. Fiesta Edinburgh is presented by Bert Ogden Buick GMC, City of Edinburgh, Edinburgh EDC, Explore Edinburgh, and the Edinburgh Chamber.
ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America. More Americans watch ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir than any other newscast.
Grab your hat, dust off your boots. It's rodeo time at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show, March 6th through the 16th, featuring world champion cowboys. Don't miss out on all the rodeo action like steer wrestling, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Get tickets now at rgvls.com. It's a South Texas tradition. Make it yours.
Mega Furniture's President's Day sale is here. Up to 50% off store-wide and up to 60 months with 0% APR financing. Mega Furniture, North 10th Street in McAllen. Transform your home for less. Shop Mega Furniture today.
Hey guys, I know we've seen all of those videos on social media of people line dancing, country dancing, and having a lot of fun doing it. And if you've ever wanted to try it, lucky for you, I have that guy here. I'm here with Oscar, who's the founder of D-Truck Dancing. Hi Oscar, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So to our viewers out there, what is D-Truck Dancing?
So D-Truck Dancing is not only a place for you to come and learn how to dance, different styles of dancing, but it's a community as well. We become a family, and we get together and we spread the good fun of country dancing at all the honky-tonk and saloons in the area.
So the idea of honky-tonks and saloons, I mean, a lot of people in the Valley, they love their boots, they love dressing country, but to really feel the real vibe of country dancing, you know, what is that to you?
The real vibe of country dancing. So it should be danced to real country music. So there is different styles of dancing. Along that, you dance to different styles of country music. So there's not only a shuffle, which is a ride on a hi-hat. So you would dance that to either a 222, a polka, or a shuffle. And the Valley actually has its own regional styles of country dancing, which is pretty awesome. But that's what D-Truck is, you know? So he's dancing to all the honky-tonk music you find in honky-tonks.
So could you tell me a little bit more about what kind of gave you the idea, or what sparked the idea to start D-Truck Dancing, and why the name D-Truck?
So D-Truck actually stands for something completely odd. D is for disco, T is for Tejano, R is for rock, O is for oldies, C is for country, and K is for kids, which is like hip-hop and reggaeton and all that. So it actually started off with my dad's business, D-Truck DJ service. And so he actually started that business for myself because I was born with a lot of disabilities when I was a kid. So I'm born with missing finger, missing 2 inches of bone, missing 2 inches of bone in my back as well. And so he thought this is something he could do for at least a couple of hours to get some money, because the doctors actually, when I was born, thought they wouldn't be able to walk or talk or do much. But thanks to my parents and God and good support system, I've rised above that. But that's what the business was started as. D-Truck was just a DJ service, and I'm always the kind of guy now to try to prove myself that I can do it. Because doctor said I wouldn't be able to, and so I try to prove myself to do anything. And so that was one of the things that stuck out, and I was actually pretty good at it. And so whenever you're kind of good at something, you kind of want to keep doing it.
So Oscar, what do you say we go ahead and try a couple moves ourselves? I mean, you're talking about all this jumping in the air. I don't know if we're gonna do that, but I'm down to learn a couple moves if you're willing to teach me.
Yes, of course. Let's have some fun.
Okay, let's have some fun. Oscar. This was so much fun. Again, D-Truck Dancing. You can find them on social media. You want to try out some cool moves. You have to be ready to put on your cowgirl boots, get ready to dance. So why not and give it a try? For Take 5, I'm Midani Cantu.
You're not taking a chance when you visit the Las Vegas Cafe in Harlingen. They've been serving up Valley favorites for the past 60 years. We're taking you there next.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. What's an example of a case that you're proud of? Recently, we had a family of 4 that suffered a fire in their home. The house was in such bad shape they couldn't even live there anymore. We worked with the insurance company to get the claim covered. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
If you have cracks in your foundation or walls or doors that won't close, it's time to call USA Foundation Repair.
Our house started to sink on one side, started to affect everything from doors to floor. USA Foundation Repair was quickly to respond and came and did the job right. Now the house is safe and couldn't be any happier.
Call USA Foundation Repair first for all your home repair needs. And remember, these colors don't run.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
South Padre Island is your paradise getaway. Looking for a fun-filled adventure, the island offers endless activities for all ages. When the sun sets, the island comes alive with live music, dancing, and beachfront bars that keep the party going until dawn. Fresh seafood from the bay, and explore unique food trucks that make every meal an adventure. Find treasures in our charming boutiques and vibrant shops. Every day is a new adventure. So what are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Every home game on Somos El Valle, channel 5.2, cable 1240, all season long.
This Tex-Mex restaurant in Harlingen, under a different name, has been open since 1964. Let's go to Las Vegas Cafe.
Las Vegas Cafe is a restaurant. We have been here for 60 years. My mom is the one that first started. She is a founder. Back in October 1960. That is my mother. She was about 18 years old. She is from Chiapas. That's where she was born and raised. And she came to the United States in the early 1950s. She always had a passion for cooking. She loved to cook, and it made her happy. And one time there was an opportunity for her to rent a little building, which is right next door. It was in the parking lot next door. She had 3 tables and that original counter that we still have right now. And she started just by herself. And then she got one more worker, and it just kept growing. People just kept coming to her restaurant because they loved her food. So when my mom rented that building, it used to be a bar, and it was called Las Vegas Lounge. So when my mom rented it out, she took the word lounge off and just put cafe. So that's how we kept the name Las Vegas Restaurant. It wasn't like they love to go to Vegas or we have slot machines in the back or anything. It's just a name that we continued using. We still do the same recipes. We don't change my mom's recipes. It's still her original food. My dad, we still do the same. We are always here. We're always up front. We greet all our customers at the door.
Good morning. Hi.
Every day we have a line outside, and so by 11, we're usually filled up. We pray every morning before we open the doors. So we still count our blessings, and we still, say our prayers every morning. And it's something that we will continue doing every day. We have received a lot of awards and recognition on our enchiladas. It is my mom's recipe, her secret recipe. Only a few know it. Only a few cooks know it. And I think that's what makes some taste unique and different from other restaurants. So we have beef, chicken, we have cheese and a la mexicana. We also have our fajita nachos. And also, I would say we have tapiqueña plates. It's a little bit of a carne guisada, enchiladas, rice and beans. And we're going to continue their legacy. And hopefully in the future, yes, we'll have more restaurants.
And if that didn't get your mouth watering, this next place surely will. We're heading over to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
Hi, my name is Dirk.
Hi, my name is Nikki.
And this is Holy Smokes.
We are a barbecue and catering company. We originated in California, Central California, between San Francisco and Sacramento. Really just kind of started off as a hobby. Dirk's always loved to barbecue and started off with tri-tip at some of our kids' like swim meets and fundraisers, and people would always ask him like, where is your restaurant? And we're like, no, like he's a mechanic. But as things went on and the question kept arising, we kind of said to each other, maybe we need to consider this.
The name came actually from a friend. We've been pastors for over 35 years, and so when we decided to make a business out of it, we threw it out on Facebook and said, hey guys, this looks like something we're going to start pursuing. We need a name. And everybody started throwing all these different names around, all this different stuff, and one of our friends, they moved from California to Texas, said Holy Smokes Barbecue, and everybody went, that's it, that's the name, that's your name.
Yeah.
And that's how we started. Our daughter brought us here. When she turned 18, she went on the road with a traveling ministry around the United States, and one of her stopped when they started having grandbabies. Well, we had to follow.
All of our meats are either smoked or grilled, and all of our recipes are original recipe side dishes. So Dirk is an amazing pitmaster. He's got the flavor on the meats and the tenderness and juiciness and everything nailed.
Well, of course, brisket. If brisket's not on the menu, I might as well not even open my window up. But we also do pulled pork. We do ribs, grilled chicken.
We really wanted our sides to stand out as well. Our desserts, our drinks, all of it. So we sat down, and over the course of many months, we came up with some original recipe sides.
Our bacon ranch potato salad, apple cabbage slaw, roasted cream corn, baked beans, our hand-cut fries, nothing frozen, everything's fresh.
Something that's gained a lot of popularity for us here is we had had elote a little bit in California because there's a good like Hispanic influence and stuff there too, but we said, let's take that roasted corn, put it in a cup, and chop some brisket because everybody loves brisket, and it's quickly become one of our top most popular items. We had the privilege of competing in Harlingen with our brisket tacos. We won Best Tacos in Harlingen with that. And then we've also kind of gotten into the world of wings, which we both love. This year we competed at the craft beer and wing festival on the island. And I think there was like 13 competitors, and it was a People's Choice Award. So it wasn't judges, the people judged. So there was probably 3,000 or 4,000 people that came through. We were slinging wings and
room, bedroom, or fall into a new mattress. And check out Doorbusters while they last. Plus, get 60 months, no interest, and no down payment. But don't wait. The fantastic 4-day sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
Bye.
Honey, hi.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're getting by.
Great, me too.
Can we call you back?
You never want to lose your edge. This is an SUV that really understands that. The Lexus RX.
TV's #1 entertainment talk show is doing big numbers. Over 1,500 costumes, more than 100 stumps.
Guess what, Mark? You are so wrong.
300 plus stars a year.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome.
And 15 Emmys.
It's actually 16, humbly.
Respectfully.
Count on Live to make your morning shine.
Every weekday at 9 on Channel 5.
When your alarm goes off,
That's when we come alive.
Run with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know now.
The latest forecast for you
And your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get what's new.
Now
and next, starting at 4:30 on Channel 5 News.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long.
Good morning, America. Good morning, RTV.
Channel 5 News this morning.
and GMA all morning long.
Valley, but other parts of the state are. Extreme cold warnings in the Midland area are scheduled to kick in tomorrow night. The governor already.
The region going to drop into the low 60s and clouds would increase, so expect mostly cloudy skies, and our winds are still going to be relatively breezy, coming in from that south-southeasterly direction, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour, and gusts about 20. Now, breezy conditions are expected for tomorrow as well, and warm temperatures at that. Most of us will have highs in the mid to upper 80s, but we'll have those clouds sticking around and those breezy winds as well from the south, anywhere from 10 to 20, and gusts up to 35.
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for us. We hope you will join us for more local news, weather, and sports at 5, 6, and 10. Take 5 continues after this.
Does your dentist understand you?
I have a pet fish.
You got a pet fish? No way, I used to have one when I was a kid.
Here at Agua Dental, we understand you. Visit your favorite dentist for your family's dental needs. Splash into one of our locations across the valley.
So early.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Introducing our biggest GMC Acadia ever. Offering bigger screens, bigger tech like available Super Cruise hands-free driving, bigger views, and even bigger journeys.
Here we go, boys.
Live your biggest life.
You're right.
In the new GMC Acadia.
Do you have an investigative story idea or tip? Call the Channel 5 News Tips line, 1-866-797-TIPS, or go to our tips link at krgv.com.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants.
It's time for the 29th annual Vamos Golf Tournament presented by DHR Health. Join us on March 1st. Golfers will have the opportunity to win over $20,000 in prizes, plus a chance to win a 2025 Lexus from North Park Lexus Rio Grande Valley. Every swing helps raise funds for Vamos Scholarship. For more information, visit VamosScholar.org or call 956-800-4085. Vamos needs your support.
support to continue granting scholarships to graduating high school seniors in the Rio Grande Valley. Deadline to register is February 21st.
It isn't too late to make that vision board for 2025. Let's visit Craft Social and get crafty.
Hey guys, with the new year starting, we all want to get our craft on, and what better place to do it than here at Craft Social in McAllen, located inside the Mercado District. And with me is the owner, Amy, to talk to us a little bit more about one very special and popular craft, vision boards. Now, Amy, tell us, what are vision boards?
Basically, vision boards are where you can post like your goals or any kind of items that you want to motivate yourself throughout the year.
Okay, so I think that's super fun and it's super cool. And what I really like about making vision boards is it's not very costly. You can do a lot of these crafts with things that you have at home. So right in front of us, we have some magazines here. So tell us, why is it a good thing to be able to repurpose these magazines to create those vision boards?
Yeah, for sure. So magazines can be an inspo to like something that you want to have your life. I guess like a visualization of what you want to be.
You're able to write it out. You're able to kind of put your goals onto paper, something that you're able to see every day. Maybe you hang it in your bathroom, or you hang it in your closet.
Somewhere easy where you're able to view on a daily basis to remind yourself that this is something you want to reach for.
I think a vision board is really fun too because you get to tap into your creative side. I feel like whenever you're making crafts, you feel like a little kid again, and I feel like that's the funnest part. You're grabbing the paintbrush, you're grabbing the paint, you're putting it all over a canvas, and you're like, you know what, I don't have my parents telling me, stop doing that, or it's like, I can make this on my own. If I want to get, a photo of some weird funky letters and spell out something fun, I can do that. Or let's say I have a long time goal of diving, being a diver, a professional diver. I found that in a magazine. I put on my vision board. Okay, now I'm gonna want to strive for that goal and reach it. And I think it's really fun, and it's just a way to hang out with your friends, connect with friends. So if people are interested in making vision boards, what are some tips that you could give to them?
Yeah, so I always suggest listing out kind of like the goals that you want to achieve. You could do like a column of like the goals you want in the first quarter of the year, or throughout the year, little pieces of it. What I like to do is like go back every kind of like month to review and get that motivation going and to see what you are looking for for the new year. It also keeps you like on track for your goals.
Yeah, it's like you see it and you're like, oh, I already did that.
Yeah,
I already did that.
And then you can always like check mark it or do anything, put like a little sticker on it or whatever you want to do and get creative on the aspect of achieving that goal.
Well guys, here at Craft Social, there's so much to do. There's vision boards, there's painting, there's rugs, there's ceramic painting, there's so much. And of course I had to bring the Take 5 team here with me to make some vision boards. I mean, it's the only way that we can make it through the year with our goals being all planned out. But thank you so much again, Amy, and to our viewers. Craft Social is in McAllen, located inside the Mercado District. So come and get your craft on at Craft Social. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantun.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
Get $4,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevy drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring, so you don't have to. So no more nudging your partner or sleeping on the other side of the house, because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base actually detects snoring, then automatically adjusts to help reduce it all night, every night.
And for a limited time, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
At Cornerstone Regional Hospital, we understand that everybody is different. Some get injured while others wear down.
Cornerstone Regional Hospital's Orthopedic Center of Excellence is here to focus on your unique condition and get you back to your active, pain-free life. Our highly specialized orthopedic surgeons perform more total joint surgeries here than anywhere else in South Texas, with the latest innovative technology and maintaining the highest quality of care. Cornerstone Regional Hospital, where patients come first.
Don't wait until after the storm strikes. In the face of nature's fury, your home deserves the best protection. Our executive installation ensures peace of mind with durable, long-lasting roofing solutions. Act now to fortify your home and avoid costly post-storm repairs. When the skies darken, trust Honest Abe Roofing to stand strong, because your family's security is non-negotiable. Contact us today. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer.
Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
Let's check out all the cute pictures that we've received of your furry friends. A reminder, we're going to be showing off your pets for our Love Your Pets campaign all month. And you can still send your picture to us. Just email it to us at take5@krgv.com. A special thanks to our friends at Freya in Brownsville, who also love pets. Culligan Water of the Rio Grande Valley has been providing water to the RGV for years. And now the owner of Culligan RGV is here to let us on his 5 facts. Mr. Tyler Stenzeng. Am I saying that correct, Tyler?
Yes, ma'am, you got it.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Happy to be here.
So I think we more or less have seen a lot of your Culligan commercials. Water, we know, but we're going to get to know you a little bit more today.
Okay, great.
So let's kick it off with the first fact. Now, this has to do with the business. It's celebrating its 50th anniversary. So founded in 1975, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. 1975 was when my father purchased the business from his uncle.
Wow, and so now 50 years, what does that feel like?
It's amazing. It's a blessing. You know, that's really all I can say. I mean, we've been very fortunate to be able to serve our community for so long and provide good quality drinking water to people.
Perfect, exactly.
A lot to be proud of.
Exactly, a lot to be proud of. And now this is a 3rd generation business. That is our second fact. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that?
Yes, 3rd generation. My dad purchased it from his uncle, who was a retired Air Force colonel, worked at the airport, essentially the site of the airport now, and bought a Culligan business and decided it was a little bit too much work. And so he got my dad involved, and my dad was happy to move from Minnesota and uproot my mom and head down 1,500 miles to get a new start. So
wow, and so
been
now
a journey.
It's 3rd generation.
Yep. And I've been involved for about 15 years full time. You know, I grew up in the business, worked in the summertime and throughout college, high school, stuff like that, and finally decided I wanted to come back in full time about 15 years ago.
And now here we are.
Yep.
And the 3rd fact is a little bit more about you. Now, on top of all of the responsibility of Culligan Water, you also make time to be active in your church.
Yes. I'm a Christian, and so I firmly believe that as a Christian we're called to serve our community, to serve our church. And so I'm very active with our church, you know, mainly from a financial perspective. That's kind of one of my strengths, and so that's I think we're called to serve based on our strengths, you know, that God gives us. And so it's been a blessing to be able to serve in that way. So.
Amazing. And your 4th fact, I think this is actually my personal favorite. You have 2 kids. Can you tell us a little bit more about them?
Yes, I've got a 9-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy, and most of my time other than work in church is with the kids, you know. We live in the country, and so we spend a lot of time outdoors and do a lot of fun stuff, and it's awesome to be able to watch them grow. So I'm sure they'll be
excited to see Dad today on TV. Is that right?
Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. My kids got to be in this latest TV commercial and stuff. They were in it, and they really enjoyed it. You know, it was good to see them put to work.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of a summer job there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And our 5th and final fact has to do more with Culligan Water. Now, again, we're going to highlight it because I think it's an incredible feat. 50 years that you've been serving so many different people. And this fact has to do more of the majority of what you serve has to do with residential places, right? Is that correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Most of our business is residential drinking water. So we have a unit that does very well in the valley on our challenging water and basically creates bottled water, quality water right there at your sink, and for a very economical, about $1 a day. And basically eliminates the need to go buy small packaged plastic water bottles. It eliminates throwing those in the landfill, so there's a good economic impact, and it's very convenient, and really has been successful for a lot of people. You know, save people a lot of time and money. Yep.
Right,
Yep.
exactly. Well, Tyler, I got to say it was so nice to get to know you a little better today. If people have any questions about Culligan Water, they have any, anything they want to know at all, where can they find you guys?
So CulliganRGV.com or 956-399-1780. So
perfect.
Two easy ways to reach us, and we'd love to talk to anyone. So.
Amazing. Well, Tyler, thank you so much again for sitting down with us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And again, guys, you can always find Culligan of the Rio Grande Valley as well on their social media pages, or you can go to their website, as Tyler mentioned. That is CulliganRGV.com. And that is all for us today on Take 5. Make sure you join us here tomorrow at 4 o'clock for more local stories. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
Try the fish sandwich combo with medium fries and a medium drink at